The Rebirth by RebelpJones. I rebirthed from the fires and came back to talk about it. You cats speculate all you want to, there's really no hype about it. Nothing after this except coming back and fixing shit. If the opportunity presents itself, don't repeat the past, do some different shit. Prove to yourself that something else exists. I crossed over, all I seen was darkness, no tunnels and lights, no mysterious voices within sight. So when you tell me to converse with God and pray at night, I'm telling you it's a waste of time. I did that with my first life. If you get a second chance, you'd be a damn fool not to learn from your first try. A man must travel through dark channels in life to be strong enough to come out the other side. And after those trials of life, that's where the real answers reside. That's where you'll find true spiritual light. The future of a hateful man will become stronger and destroy much more before the evolution of a better man. This I promise you. I see, says my past rage. You, sir, have succeeded me in defeat. Hate no longer exists in righteous men, just passionate need to teach all men, free of charge of the lessons we few teach. Truth is still in existence for 10,000 more years in small amounts, but those who hold that truth will give ultimate sacrifice to persecution and false judgment, lonely lives and minds. No, this is not the words of gods and devils, but the work of righteous rebels. I too at times turn to a certain vice. All men look for comfort in something secret, kept apart from everyday public know about. A mental cleansing must happen regularly. I smoke my pipe, close my eyes as I lie back to reveal the whites of my eyes. Entranced in my mind, riddled with visions and signs. Again, no matter how long I ponder and wait, it's not the gods and spirits that speak, it's something far more deep. Deeper go deep within thoughts beyond the known borders of the mind. A suspicion concerning the last days. It's a ridiculous notion that so many follow and believe in. No such thing exists. Only the end of one life rotation, a natural cleanse of an outdated species that no longer serves this purpose. This will happen when we come to a time for man to evolve spiritually, mentally, and physically. Doubt me not, for I have seen this to be in clairvoyant sight. Gift or curse, or both I say, above all it's all above. The times of chaos are here. We look around at the power struggle between shepherd and herd that's led by those they call master. Reach deep, I say, reach deep as you can. For what doesn't drive you to madness till death will give you sight, wisdom that you always existed within, waiting to be felt. Do not let the hunger consume you such as I have, unless your might is immovable and surrenders its powers to you. This power is the one you call Lord, and once you call it Lord, it shall smite you. We are not gods, just its vessel. It exists indeed, but never labeled with a name. Your God is in the sky is a myth. True God exists within. It's shown itself to many men. Do not beware, embrace it, and it will lead to such light to inspire awakening to many. Once you face and place it upon the world with no basis for agenda, it becomes true power. The highest power that can change dishonest men truthful. Make dying men youthful. Men labeled as lazy become useful. It takes the strike of one man's verbal sword to puncture the armor of ignorant minds. He's no religious leader, just a teaching man. One that has envisioned every possible outcome and played out in mind each one. When the waves of eternity show themselves, man will scramble in desperation and do many bad things in an attempt to survive the inevitable. Some, not all, not plenty, will surrender to the inevitable and show a painless demise. Request no physical proof, you foolish man. Believe when I say you will never find them, the one you have been led to seek. For there is no physical, visual, residual evidence. The only clue one will find exists deep within the abyss of the mind. Your research does not matter. It's only useful to consume time. The deeper you delve into research, the more you will fall into the web of lies. These truths cannot be imagined, but you still will not believe. Lie down your powers, fools. You cannot fight this serpent with ignorance. This I promise you, and this I shall never take back. History itself is lies to fool the fools and the fools they breed. Imagine, if you will, skies on fire and terrifying beasts. It's what they shall be called, demons, even though that's not what they are. No angelic demons, just good people and villains that masquerade as monumental leaders. The splinter equals success and wealth. Once humans transform into all that is unnatural, with nothing left to reinvent, life will become an ugly place to be. Man changes to woman, and woman to man, and human to animal. Nothing natural will be left in man. Strange is no longer different, but normalcy as my kind steadily become obsolete. Speaking in truth causes witch hunts of modern days, and for many days, years even, and none really will ever see this day. All the natural beauty of the universe is now today been disguised in ugly costumes with approval. You're beautiful. How I wonder often when the earth and I speak at night. How is this travesty acceptable to anyone living? Earth said with sorrow. Life died many moons ago. There's no one left that's living, but the occasional warrior that fought through humanity's pain and stayed to try harder to prove there's still goodness and compassion left in mankind. As tears fell from my eyes and no voice left to speak, I lifted my head, raised the pen better, yet my warrior sword, remembering nothing stronger than the power of words that I'm spilling right now with the tears of the earth's pain, mixed in with my ink as the floods of emotions began fucking with me. I question myself, am I strong enough to even do this? I've been through so much already. Do I really have the strength to go through this? Do I step away or do I continue to write this? A short time later, my inner voice spoke to me and said, loosen your pole, don't fight this. People will stone your demeanor after you write this. It matters not. Remember, you said that you've been through so much already, so inside you, you know you can beat this. So let's do this. Peace. Thank you for waking up today. Rebel Jones out.